Buddha is one of the most influential spiritual teachers in human history. His teachings have shaped the lives of millions of people across many centuries and cultures. His message continues to resonate across generations, offering guidance to those seeking clarity, meaning, and peace in an ever-changing world. Known as Siddhartha Gautama before his enlightenment, he is regarded as the founder of Buddhism and a guide who showed humanity a path toward wisdom and inner peace. His life story is not only a historical account but also a profound journey that reflects the universal search for truth and understanding. Siddhartha Gautama was born around the 6th century before the Common Era in the region that is today part of Nepal. He was born into a royal family and grew up surrounded by comfort and privilege. His father was a local ruler who hoped that his son would one day become a powerful leader and continue the legacy of authority and influence. From the very beginning, Siddhartha's life was shaped by expectations of greatness within the material world. According to traditional accounts, Siddhartha's life in the palace was carefully protected and controlled. His father wished to shield him from the hardships and suffering of the outside world. As a result, Siddhartha spent much of his early life surrounded by luxury, beauty, and entertainment. Music, fine clothing, and pleasant surroundings filled his days, while difficult realities such as illness, suffering, aging, and death were deliberately kept away from him. This carefully constructed environment was meant to ensure that he remained content and focused on his royal future. However, as Siddhartha grew older, a sense of curiosity and restlessness began to emerge within him. He started to question the completeness of the life he was living. Eventually, he began to explore life outside the palace walls. During these journeys, he encountered experiences that deeply affected him and changed the course of his life forever. He saw an elderly man, a sick person, and a funeral procession. These encounters revealed the unavoidable reality of human suffering and exposed him to truths he had never been allowed to see before. They raised profound and unsettling questions in his mind about the meaning of life and the nature of existence. One day, Siddhartha also met a wandering spiritual seeker who appeared calm, composed, and deeply peaceful despite having no material possessions. This meeting left a powerful impression on him and inspired him to search for a deeper understanding of existence. He began to realize that material comfort, wealth, and power could not provide answers to the questions that troubled his mind. Driven by a growing desire for truth, he made a remarkable and courageous decision. He chose to leave behind the palace, his family, and his life of privilege in order to seek enlightenment and a deeper understanding of reality. Siddhartha then embarked on a long spiritual journey. He spent several years studying with different teachers, learning various philosophies, and practicing strict forms of meditation and discipline. For a time, he followed extremely severe practices, including intense fasting and physical austerity, believing that denying the body might lead him to wisdom. These practices pushed him to the limits of endurance, but despite his efforts, he did not find the answers he was seeking. Eventually, Siddhartha came to an important realization. He understood that extreme hardship and self-denial were not the path to true understanding. Instead, he discovered the importance of balance. This realization led him to embrace what later became known as the middle way. The middle way is a path that avoids both excessive luxury and extreme deprivation. It emphasizes balance, clarity of mind, and mindful awareness as the foundation for true insight. According to Buddhist tradition, Siddhartha then sat beneath a tree that later became known as the Bodhi tree. He entered a deep and focused state of meditation. With strong determination, he resolved to remain there until he discovered the truth he had been seeking. This moment marked a turning point in his journey, as he committed himself fully to understanding the nature of existence. During this profound meditation, Siddhartha attained enlightenment. In this moment of awakening, he gained deep insight into the nature of suffering, its causes, and the path that could lead beyond it. He understood the interconnectedness of all things and the impermanent nature of life. From that moment forward, he became known as the Buddha, which means the awakened one. His enlightenment was not just a personal realization but a discovery meant to be shared with others. After his enlightenment, the Buddha began teaching others. He traveled from place to place, sharing his insights with anyone willing to listen. His teachings focused on understanding suffering, its causes, and the path toward liberation from it. These ideas are often summarized in what are called the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path. These teachings provide a practical guide for living a life of awareness, compassion, and wisdom. The Buddha traveled across northern India, spreading his message of wisdom, compassion, and mindful living. People from many different backgrounds came to hear him speak, including rulers, merchants, farmers, and spiritual seekers. His teachings were accessible and practical, offering guidance that could be applied in everyday life regardless of social status or background. His teachings encouraged kindness, self-discipline, and awareness of the present moment. He emphasized the importance of understanding one's own mind and actions. Rather than focusing on rituals, traditions, or social status, the Buddha placed great importance on personal insight and ethical living. He taught that true transformation comes from within and that each individual has the capacity to achieve wisdom and peace. Over time, a community of followers formed around his teachings. These communities were dedicated to practicing the principles he taught and sharing them with others. His message continued to spread, carried forward by those who had been inspired by his wisdom and compassion. After many years of teaching and guiding others, the Buddha passed away at an advanced age. His passing marked the end of his physical presence, but his teachings continued to live on. His followers preserved his teachings carefully and ensured that they would be passed down through generations. Over time, Buddhism spread across many regions of the world, including China, Japan, Southeast Asia, and Tibet. In each of these places, the teachings adapted to local cultures while preserving their core message. Today, the teachings of the Buddha continue to guide millions of people who seek peace, wisdom, and compassion in their lives. The life of the Buddha reminds us that profound transformation can begin with a sincere search for truth and a deep commitment to understanding the human experience. His journey shows that even in a world filled with challenges and uncertainty, it is possible to find clarity and inner peace through awareness and understanding. Thanks for watching, and see you next time with another religious personality.